So roughly speaking, this is what we did before. We last section we took an equation in point-slope form. From there we gathered a famous point on there, namely the h and the k, and the slope, and from there we went to the graph of the line. What we'd like to do now is just go backwards. If somebody gives us a point and a slope, can we go backwards and find the equation? Or if somebody gives us a graph of a line, can we go backwards and find a point on the line and the slope of the line, and therefore go backwards and find the equation? The point is now that from now, what we want to do now is find all the different ways that we can discover the equation of a line. We can do it from 2 points. From 2 points we could find the slope in a point and go this way. From the graph, again from the graph, we could find a point and slope and then go that way. And what we want to do is become really good at this to where it's automatic. Okay? Let's start off with this little link here. If somebody gives us a point and a slope, can we find the equation? Okay? So that's would be a good place to start, I think. Let me just turn it down. Whoa, there you go. So suppose somebody tells you this, I got a line and I know the slope. The slope is 2/3, and I'll tell you one more hint about it. A point on the line is equal to 2,7. Can you find the equation? This would be called finding the equation from a slope plus a point on there. And the answer is it's really easy. All you do is look at the form here. You put the slope right here, and you put the coordinates of the points right here. The x coordinate goes in here inside the parentheses, and the y coordinate goes in here. Such as this, y minus 7 is equal to the slope, 2/3 times x minus 2. Just like that. There's your slope, 2/3, and there's your point. When x is 2, y is 7. See how easy that was? You could do this all day long. If somebody gives you the slope, for example, the slope is -1/3, and a point, suppose the point is 4, 2. It's all over then. That's all you need. Y minus 2 is equal to -1/3 x minus 4. We're just going backwards from what we did before. You could do this all day long. It's so simple. Try it again. Suppose I've got a slope. Slope is equal to -2/5, and suppose I've got a point. I'll make this one just a little bit more interesting. Suppose the point is -3/5. What then would you do? Well, the y minus 5 is what would go on the left side. That's what makes that left side 0. On the right side you'd have the slope, -2/5, and what goes in here? Is it x minus 3 or x minus -3? It would be x minus -3, or said differently, x plus 3. Think about it, so that when you could think about it this way, you can make a little chart here for x and y. If x equals -3, that's what makes the right side 0, then y would have to be equal to 5. So indeed the point -3/5 is on that line, the line described by this equation. Okay? The point is you always make the stuff inside the parentheses the opposite of whatever it is that the point coordinates are. Here, one more time. Suppose you know that an equation has slope -3 and it goes through the point -1, -7. It should take you 2 seconds to find the equation in point slope form. All you would do is go like this. You'd go y plus 7 is equal to -3 times x plus 1. Again, the opposite of the -1 is +1. The opposite of -7 is +7. The slope always goes right there. Incidentally, suppose you wanted to go from the point slope form to the y-intercept form. Remember, the y-intercept form was a form that looks like this. Y is equal to mx plus b. Once you've got the point slope form, it's easy to get there. All you do is solve for y. Here, I'll do this for fun. Just y plus 7 is equal to -3x plus -3. I distributed that. It's a famous distributive law. And then I'll add a -7 to both sides. That will give me y is equal to -3x plus -10 by subtracting the 7 from both sides. And there it is. That's my mx plus b form. The y-intercept is -10 and the slope is -3. Okay? That was just for a little extra fun to go from point slope form to the slope y-intercept form. Okay, alright, let's try that one more time, but this time let's make it a little freakier. Suppose they don't give you a point and slope. Suppose they just give you 2 points. Like they tell you, okay, the line goes through 2 and 3, and it also goes through the point 5, 20, whatever. From there, you're supposed to find the equation. Well, this is a famous type of problem. Let's see. The way to do it is to take a little detour. First, you find a point on the line, and you can pick any of those two. We'll do point, it would be 2, 3, and then you find the slope. Remember how to find the slope when you have 2 points. You look at the y-coordinates, so you go 20 minus 3. Then you do rise over run, right? So that was the rise. The run would be 5 minus 2. So the slope is 17 over 3. Whoa, now it's easy. From a point in the slope, it's easy to get to the equation. We just go like this. Y minus 3 is equal to 17 over 3, that's the slope, times x minus 2. X minus 2. Here are my points, the y minus 3 and the x minus 2 and the slope. And there it is, the equation of the line. You got that? Let's try that one more time. This lesson is going from 2 points to the equation of the line. That was so fun. Let's try it again. Suppose you have negative 3, 4, and suppose you have, I don't know, 2, 10. So you've got a line that goes through these points and you want to find out what's the equation. And I'm proposing that the way to get there is you first find a point and the slope, and once you've got these, it'll be really easy to get to the equation. So let's get a point first. Any one of these two will do. I'll pick that one for example, negative 3, 4. There's a point. And the slope, well, you look at the difference of y's. That's 10 minus 4. That would be 6. And difference of x's, 2 minus a negative 3. That will give you 5, because it's 2 plus 3. That's it. Once you get a point in the line, a point and a slope, it's all over. You just write it down. Y minus 4 is equal to 6 over 5 times x plus 3. The opposite of that one. That's it. From 2 points to the equation. You can even play this game if they don't even give you 2 points. If all they give you, suppose all they give you is the graph. For example, let's say they give you this graph, suppose this line right here. And that's it. That's all they give you. And from there, you're supposed to figure out the equation. You think to yourself, oh my goodness, OMG, what am I going to do? OMG, shoot. I know what we can do. All we got to do is find a couple points on the line. There's 1 point, and there's another point. Then it's all over. Here, I'll make it even easier. If you can find the slope, what's the slope here? 1, 2, 3. That's the rise for the run. If you said run, you got it right. What is this? 2. 1, 2. Rise or run? That's rise. So your rise 2, your run 3. So hey, I've got it right here. The slope is equal to 2 over 3. And I need a point. I need a point. Which one will do? That one or that one? Doesn't matter. Either one is as good as the other. Let's take this point right here. What are the coordinates? Negative 2 down 1. So the point is equal to negative 2, negative 1. You got that? And that's it. Those are the 2 key ingredients for a line. 2 key ingredients. A point and a slope. Then I can find the equation in 2 seconds. I use the point-slope form of the equation. It goes like this. Y, the opposite of that. Y plus 1 is equal to the slope times x, the opposite of that, plus 2. That's it. So easy. Amazing, huh? Want to see that again? Let's do it again. Suppose you had an line, say, I don't know, something crazy like, this. Yeah. There you go. something crazy like that, and you want to find the equation. That's the goal of the equation. You think to yourself, I know. OMG, what are we going to do? Easy. All you got to do is find 2 points on there. There's your 2 points. From those 2 points, you can find the slope. You go down 2 and over 1. Negative 2 and to the right 1. By the way, you could have also gone this way. Same difference. So the rise over the run, the rise is negative 2, the run is 1. You can simplify this to just negative 2 by out. Don't you guys miss the axioms? I miss them. Alright, and you got a slope, then you need a point. Any one of these points will do. Let's just pick this one for example. What are the coordinates? You go to the right 2 spots and down 3, so the coordinates for that would be 2, negative 3. 2, negative 3. Okay? So, once you've got a point and a slope, it's all over. Duck soup. I can write the equation in one stroke. Watch this. Y, I do the opposite of that. So it's y plus 3 is equal to the slope times parentheses x, the opposite of that, minus 2. See? Yippee-ki-yay. That's why they pay me. Alright. This lesson is easy. Can't believe I get paid to do this.